He's in the stream. I stream at chat.
Yeah, it's in a private chat thing, I think.
Yeah.
Private chat. But every time I sent you guys a link, you just clicked on it and then you showed up. So how do I make him show up?
Oh, I think he has to connect then. Maybe it's
wait.
Yeah, Rotman, you might have to connect in.
Something.
Oh, that wasn't it. Is that it?
Cool.
I don't know.
Oh, that wasn't it.
I
Mandela effect in action.
That wasn't it. He's got to click on the thing to appear.
Yeah, you've got to. Rotman, you might have to say enter the studio. You might not have entered the studio yet. So, because you've got
remove. It's just me. No one else is here. No, don't. It's not. Don't see it. Just me. Face is super huge. Nope. Add to stream. Add to stream. Add to stream. You guys all just clicked on a link and you showed up underneath my stream, and I don't see.
He most probably hasn't.
You probably have to add him then, because you just kicked us out and you added us back.
Oh my God! He was under.
Oh, finally get to see the Rotman.
Get in there, Rotman.
Oh,
brother.
I'll be right back.
It worked.
Also like me.
I thought I was doing the right thing. It was just on the other.
Oh Lord, we've got Down Under taking over.
Down under.
We have 3 Aussies below us. Yum.
It's funny on my phone because us 3 Australians are all at the bottom, so we're all down under.
Oh, you sound like you're struggling down there.
Yeah.
Can you communicate with a better microphone?
How's that?
That's much better.
Yeah.
Better.
I'm on an old Medion, camera, 10 years old, but still works.
It does. It gives you sort of like a soft Botox look.
Yeah.
Barbara Walters filter.
Yeah, like the 70s filter they used to put on those movies.
Of course, someone has to say, a dingo stole my baby.
Sorry, I'm just having a whiskey. I don't drink very often, only on the days I forget to, but yeah.
Oh, I don't drink anymore. I don't drink any less.
That's good, Rachel. It's good for your health. I mainly drink beer, my own beer I home brew, but
you guys all have different Australian accents. Like they're all the same, but they're different.
On the keg, so it brews much better then. When I
you don't drink that much, but you have a keg.
Oh God, I got 6.
I make it,
Speaking,
I'm jealous. Send one my way.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, so Rotman, it's taken a while for you to get on here. So give us your quick, because it's almost 4 a.m. here, but give us your quick synopsis of what's to come. What's with the military taking over the streets? Glad I'm not in LA. And tell us what's the agenda. Give us the prediction because you've been all about this. Oh, Cold Steel 2 says martial law by Monday night.
I'm predicting Christmas will be cancelled. We can't have Christians running around free and social distancing. How dare they?
I've only muted the other people because it was too much.
People, I mean, that's becoming satanic.
Well, get close.
Yeah.
Get closer to your camera, number 1, and number 2, tell us a quick synopsis. I didn't mute you guys because I don't want to hear you. It's too much noise, so I want to hear the Rotman since he's using a camera from the 1920s.
Yeah. Well, I'm 61 years on planet Australia.
Right.
And I've seen a lot of changes. I was a 60s child, and I grew up with, just after the atomic age when there was this crazy nuclear threat, and
of course, right.
In the 70s, it was like global warming all of a sudden,
I know.
10 years we were going to be in a drought and desert and Mad Max world, and then Mad Max come along and Still hadn't happened by the 80s. And then in the 80s, they were saying, viruses and AIDS were going to kill us. And then 90s, it was the Ice Age was going to kill us, And like in the 90s, we had David Suzuki's daughter coming out to the world saying how climate change, she wouldn't have children in 10 years later, she's probably got 10 kids. And then Greta comes out, in 2000 and whatever, and says, how dare you? How dare you?
How dare you? Okay, but I want to hear like this is we've experienced these things in the past where there's always been the threat and the SARS and the swine flu and all this stuff, but I haven't experienced like where the world's been in lockdown and there's military coming in the residential streets, and I was showing it earlier, and there's riots in LA and in 20 different states tonight. And so I understand that there's been fear stuff and crazy stuff happening in the ages upon ages, but what right now is, other than the chip and the contact tracing, what's the ultimate agenda? What's happening right now?
Rachel, I lived a life since like 1964 as a 5-year-old. Parents become a Jehovah's Witness. Dad was a Freemason, then become a Jehovah's Witness.
Right on.
In 1968, they told us all, when I was 9 years old, that the world, Armageddon was coming in 1975. Everything was going to fucking go to shit, and only the witnesses would survive. And, the witnesses are hoping that, 6 billion people.
Hey, man, Prince was a Jehovah's Witness, and they said there's only be 144,000 people that'll be saved.
Yep. And by 1975, I knew it wasn't going to come because I was a fanatic on the post-apocalyptic movies like, the Omega Man and, all them, disaster movies. But I didn't see it all happening then. And I saw all these Jehovah's Witnesses selling their farms, selling their businesses, living in tents and caravans, giving all their money to the organisation, And, 1975, nothing was happening. All these people lost everything, just like people are now, because the organisation told them that if they weren't door knocking and pioneering before the end times, they were disgusting, rotten people who are going to cause millions of people to die because they weren't knocking on the doors. Instead, they were painting houses or window cleaning.
All right, so more we know this, but I want to know about right now. What do you think? Because I know all this stuff. I haven't been lit on this planet as long as you have. But what the fuck? This is different. I feel like it's different because it's in our face. There's never been a worldwide lockdown ever. This makes me realize we're controlled by one organization, and we think we're free. But like that, we can be at lockdown.
I've seen
just a hint. Think about today onwards in the future, Rotman, and it's good to actually speak to you instead of just in chat all the time. And
right.
Sure. No, I love it. I love talking to fellow people who know what's going on. It's like I'm surrounded by idiots in the area I live in.
We all are. Trust us.
And go, right, Kim Charles, you're a fucking idiot. Tinfoil hat wearing. I go, please give me some tinfoil. We've only got aluminum now, where's some tinfoil? So I go, wear it, you idiot.
I do believe we'll get our just reward one day, maybe in the next round.
We're not
when they're crazy and we're normal. Right?
I mean, I've lived in the environment in the bush for 15 years. I saw how everything changed. All the patterns, all the chemtrails were killing bees and animal life, and
don't talk about them.
I was living near this satellite dome that transmits apparently to satellites that are meant to be millions in space. They don't crash into each other and that, but suddenly they put a cell tower up next to me 7 years ago. And suddenly I got ringing in the head, and suddenly my dogs got cancer, and they both died. And I went up to the satellite tower dome thing, did a test with a radio and proved that it was transmitting radio. radioactive shit, you know. And then I tried to tell people about it, and I was like, yeah, oh, you're an idiot. Go kill yourself, tinfoil hat wearer. But you know, I've seen the patterns of everything in my own little tiny area in the world, how it happened. I've now shifted from there this year to a coastal town. At least I got the sea air to help me lungs, because I couldn't hardly breathe there in the end. And I still got the ringing in the head because I got a cell tower just like, you know, 500 meters away. I can't escape it. It's like,
I do too. I've got a big one. They just made it look like a tree. But I want to
They call
know.
it tintness now.
Yeah, I know. But I want to know what you're like. I mean, I don't know if I'm not asking the question right, but what the hell is going on right now? You've seen a lot, but I want to know why the military is coming. The National Guard's called. The COVID thing's probably not going away. What do you think ultimately is happening right now?
I think Agenda 21 come a year early, you know? Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was like, they set it out for next year, but then they go, hang on, it's all working good now. Let's bring it in right now. Fuck them
I
all.
just
We've
got to
gotta-
say, it
Oh,
takes
the
a
people
year
comply
to
so
implement
well.
the system.
Didn't the people comply
Takes
well?
a
Oh,
year
yes,
to implement
let's
shit.
all stand away from each other like we're doomed disease. Horrible things, you know, all of a sudden, like we're primal stew.
Bumper carts.
We're stardust. We're just specks of nothingness, you know. That's what they want us to think, you know.
No, they think we're mushrooms.
Yeah,
Yeah.
tadpoles. No, it's insane. You know, when I
It's
mean,
really
the whole world
it's
lies in the power of the wicked one, and you can see how that is now. You know?
yeah, for sure.
Terror Babel times, you know, the whole world sees all, speaks as one. You know, nothing is impossible now. You know, they've even reached the heavens apparently. But
What were you saying? What were you saying, Tian?
I was gonna say, we should ask ourselves, what are we really afraid of
Yeah.
first? Because the outcome,
people,
I think the outcome is pretty simple. That as far as what we're looking at right now is, you know, Agenda 21, Agenda 2030, whatever, and you know, depopulation. It might not be true, but what we know for sure is total control. You know, total mass surveillance and
surveillance. Yep.
Yeah, control to really like to fundamental level of our consciousness, like the way we're gonna think, the way we're gonna do, and I feel like it's all gonna come down to that. And
television's been grass for brainwashing, hasn't it?
Oh God.
Oh no, they got my face.
Propaganda vision.
Channeling spirits.
Channel, right? Channel and television and program and all that. But I think you're coming onto something, which is, well, we can repeat what's been going on and what we think over the years. But I think it's important for us to recognize what's happening, but then figure out how we can at least reach inside of ourselves and ascend so that it either doesn't affect us, right? Or we have enough intuition to attract to our life something that will help us be the light and move forward from this, meaning ascend above it, because, you know, we're all going to die, right? The world's going to end. We're going to end, but we continue. And I do believe whatever we did here will continue.
Turn off the TV, throw it out is the best thing, unless you use it as a
I don't know
computer
anybody
monitor.
that has a TV or watches it. I really don't. I don't know anybody. So it's not about the TV anymore. It's about this. It's about this.
My goddaughter,
Yeah,
they were watching TV. The ads were on. It was like, oh, wow, my brain started feeling bombarded.
Yeah, Rotman, check this one out. I don't know if you've ever thought of this one. But my mate pointed out to me a long time ago, which makes complete sense when you think of the way CIA designed television for every home. What do you think they call it? Television programs.
Right. Television programs. Yep.
Like radio,
programming the mind on how to think and feel.
Like radio waves first discovered and invented
I
to
hate it.
contact the spirit.
Wait, you got to get closer to the. Sorry, I got to mute you guys so he can get closer to the mic because he's working from a camera from the 1900s.
Yeah.
So there's
I'm
probably someone doing this.
old school, sorry.
We just
Now,
can't
I
hear
mean,
you. So talk
radio
louder.
was first invented to contact the spirit world, you know, and I'm sure television, it was a similar idea, you know, and when you think about it, it's magic, you know, what they're doing. What they've done last 100 years is sorcery almost, you know, how our technology is, you know, like, I mean, I really do want to go back to horse and cart days. You know?
Well, here's the thing though. How can we use it for our, how can we use it to flip the structure and to say like I will video myself or record myself saying really positive things and then play it before I go to sleep. Like I'll use their Ultra and flip it on myself to then give myself positive messages rather than feed into there, because if they're using that same program, why don't we use it for the good? Why don't we use it to bring people together and to get out the positive message,
Yeah. Now it's like, you know, all this programming, like even in Australia when they took our guns away, it was all a psyop, you know. They made out this autistic guy who couldn't even tie up his shoelaces, had some AK-47 shooting like 35 people, direct hits, you know.
Absolutely.
Oh, God, and the guy's never had an interview, never had a trial. No
Right.
one's ever been allowed to talk to him, and he's rotting away in jail the last 20 years, Martin Bryant, the poor guy. And yeah, Australia got all their guns taken away because of that psyop, you know, 3 years before 911.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Last reality, I had a stroke, and they took my guns off me because I'm mentally deficient.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Pathetic.
I had actually a talk about the Martin Bryant and the gun amnesty and the 1997 situation, everything, with somebody on a live stream 2 days ago.
Oh,
This is
yeah.
so ironic that we are talking about it again.
Oh, it's
You know-
coming up
You want
for
to know
me.
anything
Yeah,
about it?
I've
I
been
know
a bit
a
lately
lot.
too. Yeah,
Yeah. You know
Martin
what just came up?
Bryant was,
coming home.
he was
you know?
in Tasmania. Martin Bryant was over like 50 kilometers away having a meal at a restaurant with his mum
Yeah.
when it happened.
Yeah,
And
guys,
that's
hang on a
what-
second.
No control.
He'd been
Yeah.
surfing
Right.
that morning. Yeah.
Yeah. Mick and Ken, just let me tell these guys something. Rach, Max, and Tian, this is odd. This is what happens when you get Aussies together. You actually have to yell to get into the conversation.
No,
That's
no.
also true.
It sounds like Tian and I both have some thoughts on the gun. Tian, what were you going to say about the gun thing?
Yeah, I was gonna say, see, now the way I look at it as, you know, what they're gonna do is, the way I look at it is, what they're gonna do. Okay, I'm repeating myself, but okay. Well, anyways, so what they're gonna do is basically they want to lock people down in their homes, right? This is what this COVID thing was about, right? And that didn't work for so long. Right when that thing kind of stopped, when everyone started to figured out this is bullshit, and see like this ratio thing came along. And when this ratio thing came along, now is blowing up. But see, like the next step, I feel like what they're gonna do is further. They already started curfew, right? So curfew, they already started curfew. In LA, they started curfew. They originally said it's only gonna last one night. So now they extend the curfew to Monday, and I feel like next they're gonna extend the curfew like a week, a year, a month, and then when that happens, when everyone's in curfews in their homes, and they're gonna roll through into individual homes and take their gun away, I feel like that might be the only option for them to take away our firearms. I feel like there's no other way for us as Americans to, get our firearm taken away other than them swapping each individual homes. because
Yeah, I think they were trying to figure it out, and they're like, "So this doesn't work. We didn't have medical martial law. We couldn't go in. How's any way we could do it and make it so chaotic that they don't trust anyone? You didn't get in your home. Well, you're gonna. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how they can do it because it's just such a thing that people will so fight against for the ones that have it.
Well, and
Yeah.
we
you
can
know,
still have bows and arrows, you know. I've got a bow and arrow.
Yeah, same here. Rach, could you play that footage again?
What footage?
That footage you played earlier. Could you play that again about the National Guard?
I played a lot of footage.
The one where they're shooting, telling everybody to get into their homes. Could you play it again?
oh,
Yeah,
where
that
they
was-
shot the chick with the paint gun.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
TC. What was her name again? TC.
let me see.
I'm glad somebody told me what her name was. She
No,
was good.
I sent it to you.
actress
Give me one sec.
Oh yeah.
I never
Well,
thought I'd live to see
Oh, I-
stuff like this you see in movies.
Yeah, I
I
just
never
looked at.
done.
Same
I'm
here.
glad my mum's not going to know. Sorry, that's my beers clinking. I'm having a drink with you guys. Rotman, I'm having a beer with you, brother.
Cheers,
Scott.
mate. I'm having a
Oh, I just looked at my history. It's
Did you find it or?
France whiskey.
Yeah, I'm looking at my T. Is it T. Yeah, it's T. Kirsten.
While Rachel looks for that, I have some information on guns,
Yeah.
and I really do think
You
that our
guys gotta
last.
stop talking. Oh my God, it's these Australians.
I really do think that Americans being able to keep their Second Amendment and keep their rights to firearms to protect ourselves and each other is the last bastion, the last stand actually for the world. And just this week, I was listening to a gentleman who was pretty informative because he got the inside scoop about how, I don't know if it was the CIA or who it was, but they have controlled now so many of the preachers and pastors who have that 501(c), you know, the whatever, you know, that act or whatever it is for religions and nonprofits. At any rate,
Yeah.
they are controlling so many of our priests and pastors and all of these leaders in the spiritual world who can't get out of their control or they'll be destroyed. They'll lose everything. And what they've done is they've used these pastors as their mechanism to calm the masses when there is trauma and convince their parishioners to give up their guns. So that's how deep and intrinsic all of these risks that we are facing are. However, I think that along this journey of people being faced with all this fear, which they've amped up so much fear because so many are becoming enlightened and not being fearful. So they keep ramping up the fear and maybe they'll do gun false flags to try to, you know, say, oh, problem reaction
Yeah, get
solution.
your guns. Right, exactly. Right.
Right? I can see all sorts of scenarios coming down the pike to try to legitimize taking Americans' guns. But you are finding more and more people being aware of the evil behind the scene, everything from the Fauci to the Gates, and only 50% of the people are willing to take a vaccine. That's heartening. So I really do not think the rednecks who believe in the Second Amendment and know that where the America goes, the world goes, I do not think they're going to get by with being able to take away our guns. I think all they're conspiring work hard, but it's not going to work.
Right. See, like they know it's not going to work if they are going to, I mean, they've been saying it for a very long time, right? And they know that it's not going to work based off like the reactions we've been giving them. But if we are all going to get curfewed and locked down, and if they go into individual homes, that's going to be a different story, you know?
Yeah.
It's, I feel like that, I feel like that's when it's going to be very, very scary.
Yeah. And this is, here we go. I found it. So
Thanks.
here we go. This is, Yeah,
And
hopefully not.
after this,
Hopefully
Bluebird,
not.
I have a question for you after this.
Yeah, hopefully not coming to a residential neighborhood near you, but here we go.
Yeah, sorry about that comment earlier. I just shouldn't have said it.
What
Especially
comment?
I'm
but
shutting you
I
all up
didn't
for a
have-
second so you can just watch this. For God's sake. You asked me to do something and then you keep talking, so I'm playing it. Here we go.
I just want to
Boom.
say,
Ready? I like being like the teacher for a second. Okay, here we go. Boom. Make sure you can see this. Okay. Like, come on. How can that be real? Line them up. Like right on my fucking crotch, she says. But this is in Dallas, which really surprised me. And this is a couple hours ago. Really surprised me. Can you see that? Oh wait. Okay, you can't see that. Oh my God. I have to get rid of this. Hold on. Ugh, it's on a loop. I keep forgetting they're on loops. Hold on, hold on. There we go. Okay, hold on. This one. This is absolutely crazy. Like this right here. That right there in Dallas, like what they're doing. Okay, I'm gonna turn you guys on a second. What they're doing in the freaking cars on top of the freaking police car. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
That just telegraphed the next false flag. They'll
See?
have some of these hoodlums who are hired and paid. They'll have them kill some cops. That'll be the reason to take away the guns.
Oh yeah, you got it. Definitely. I agree. I feel like they recalled a police station in Minneapolis where the thing happened. They recalled a whole police station, tell them to stand down in order for the protesters to burn the police station. Like it's not because the rioters are smart or brilliant. They have a special tactic. No, it's about they are letting them to do the violence that they are doing in order to reflect a consequence. I feel like
to embolden the country and the other countries to uprise.
Yeah, for sure.
Call for an uprising.
That's why I wanted Rachel to play it again, because I actually wanted to see if they actually played the police burning the police station down. I've seen the violence of the looting and stuff like that, where they're saying if they keep on looting, they're going to start shooting. I've seen that one, but this one was new to me, so I just wanted to see it again. But no, it's going to start happening. And like someone asked me the other day, I think Chariot of Fire, she said, if the shit hits the fan, would I fight? And I turned around and said, yeah, my oath I would. If the shit hits the fan, of course I'm going to fight for my rights. It's sort of because like we have that right. It's sort of, and people need to start standing up. And if this government doesn't start acting right, we need to remove our government here too. And trust me, we really need to remove our government here in Australia. The idiots we've got going here in Australia are fucking idiots, and there's no other word for it. I'm sorry for swearing, guys, but it's true.
No. Yeah, I understand. I follow Max Vegan, and
That's absolutely
I'm
true.
aware. I'm aware
agreeing
of.
with you.
Yeah, I'm aware of situations pretty bad. And,
I was just gonna say about Max. He's kind of, you know, he always gives the narrative of what's going on in Australia, but also, you know, it won't be long before his channel's gone probably too. But
yeah, talk about Max. I found your channel through him. So.
Did you really?
Yeah.
How?
I've always had a backup, so no matter where
I don't know. I just saw one of your interviews with him. I was like, wait, she's very interesting, and you're very smart, so you got really good perspectives. And I was like, interesting.
That's interesting. He didn't want me. Max Eigen. He's got Crow House. The name of the YouTube channel is Crow House, and he's he's very. He's really good, but
careful with him. I'll just warn you. I know as an Australian, he's been looked into. Okay, just be careful.
Well, look, I met him. He stayed with me for 4 days. He came to LA. I like to meet people that like I see on YouTube. We spend time. So then when I watch them, I'm like, oh, it's Max. So
hey, that's cool.
Look,
yeah,
Max has gone through troubles and
well, life's
I
about
know
good
it's
times and
surreal,
memories.
you know, I just know.
yeah, he's a real deal. I can say, meaning he really, really does live off the grid. He really what he says he believes. Off camera, he lives it.
Yeah.
He dedicates his entire life to this mission that he has, and he's really true blue. And whether he gets information right or wrong, or has like he, you know, blows things up or whatever, he's.
I don't agree with everything he says, you know.
Yeah. And you know what? And that's great, is that at least us in the truth community, we cannot agree with some of this stuff. And then he changes his mind, and so do I, because we're all still learning and growing, but at least we're not like demonizing each other. And it's kind of a safe place to, unless you're David Icke, which you're now off YouTube, or Owen Benjamin, or I mean, so many of these people are gone now.
Banned from Australia. David Icke had a sold out tour for Australia.
Yeah,
and
I know.
The day before, he's organised, you know, all about that. Man, you were so intelligent. My God.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And he got,
I just.
I didn't mean to.
You know, they banned him because they said he was an anti-vaxxer. You know, like, so what if he is? He wasn't going to talk about it.
They blamed it on the Holocaust. Did you see what the morning show showed about him? And the way they put him down, then they started mentioning reptilians. Oh man, that made me angry at that dude with glasses.
So upset because that's what they focus on. That's totally what they focus on. They'll focus on the reptilians and this and that.
Propaganda galore here.
Yeah, I just post something in the.
We're sick of it.
Oh, it's pathetic.
Post something in the what?
In the stream chat thing where, one of the recorders filmed Antifa paid youngsters to start violent crimes in the riots. Mm-hmm. It's a very short clip, 18 seconds. I posted on the private chat thing on the live stream.
Oh, I've never seen the private chat. Oh, look, I am backstage. I was causing echo before. Oh, look, it's a private. Oh, I missed all this. Okay. Oh, here we go. Pharaoh King. You know what sucks? Okay, I'll just copy it because they don't let you click on it.
Yeah.
But I'm so tech savvy that I'll copy that motherfucker and put it right over here. You can't stop me. Can't stop me from.
Yeah, finally saying fuck.
I know. I like saying fuck because I'm demonetized right now, so I can say fuck until I get.
Might as well.
I might as well till July 12th. Okay, what are we watching?
Is worth something. Fucking something.
Hopefully,
fucking something.
Okay, wait. It's going to be difficult because you're here with 3 Australians and we swear like troopers.
Well, you know what? I know. It's going to be really difficult. Because I guess if it doesn't happen in the first like 10 minutes, 10 seconds, it's okay. Okay, this is caught on camera, right? Okay, so I'm going to share caught on camera. Here we go. I'm going to mute you fucking Australians because you don't know how to shut up. Hold on.
If you mute us, Rach, we can't see the screen.
Yes, you can. Don't try to lie to me about this.
Puts a message up and we can't
There's
see the
Ken.
screen.
That is true. If you mute it, we can't see it unless we watch it on the computer as well. But it doesn't matter.
Oh,
we
then can you
rewatch.
shut the fuck up for a second while I play a sting? Can you guys do that?
Yes.
Okay. So there you
Yeah.
go. Okay, here we go. Everyone needs to shut their mouth. I mean, this is what Pharaoh's sharing. I'm sorry, I liked Pharaoh better than TN, but here we go. Caught on camera, it's called. Don't know. You want to explain what the clip is?
Yeah, basically, someone was recording in the LA riots today, and he's an independent media, and he shared a footage of what he caught that Antifa's is paying youngsters to start violence, basically.
Huzzah.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I mean, it might be true, it might not be true, but we got to look at it as like even in the Hong Kong riots where we know there is hidden police in the doing the protesters to start violence. So it's the same thing happening here as well, and it's
Yep. All right. Caught on camera. It's called. Here we go. 18 seconds.
Look at everything in the fire. These are the boys right here. This is the team. There's more stuff that we can put out here. Hey, there's 3 picnic tables up here.
yeah. If you put out, I think.
Come on, y'all.
If you what?
I think if you put on I don't know if he has subtitles, but I think he catches subtitles where he says I forgot what it was, but he clearly says something about there's more shit over there and get that shit over there or something.
Right, exactly, like over
Yeah.
there. Let me see. Wait, let me put out
3 benches or something.
Yeah.
He said.
Put on full screen. Here we go.
These are the boys right here. This is the team. There's more stuff that we can put out
There's more stuff.
Hey, there's 3 picnic tables up here.
Oh, he's showing him like go over here.
Come on, y'all. We're building barricades. Go get everything you can find. Go get everything you can find. These are the boys right here. This is the team.
Okay, wait. Does it look like he's paying him money out of his wallet? Like, look.
Yeah, at the beginning, yeah.
What?
He used to. Shit.
What?
Yeah, there's his wallet.
You see what he just did? Go over there. Look. Slow motion. Here we go. Oh, look, he's taking money. You see the guy in the white? Taking money. Yeah, and he just put his wallet away and said, go over there. Oh my God. Are you
Huzzah.
kidding me? Fucking boom. Look at
Can
that. Slow
someone
motion.
explain what I just saw, because I can't see it when I'm.
Yeah, you won't see this on media for sure.
Okay. He's this dude right here. Watch. Okay, see that guy in the hat?
I'm getting
That guy right there? He's paying. He just took his wallet out and paid the guy in the white shirt and the backwards hat. Just gave him money. Said, go over there. There's more stuff over there. He literally just gave him money out of his wallet. Watch. Slow motion. I'm gonna try to go slow. He's looking down. He's giving him money. Change of money. He's taking his wallet, putting it back in his pocket, telling them where to go. There's more stuff, he said.
There's 3 picnic tables up here.
Showing him where to go.
Yeah. Something about 3 tables or something. Couldn't
3
hear.
picnic tables.
Yeah.
Look at everything you can find. These are the boys right here. This is the team. There's more stuff that we can put out here. Hey, there's 3
There's
picnic
more
tables
stuff
up
to
here.
put out here.
Yeah, it's free tickets team. Yep.
Come on, y'all.
Come on, y'all.
Oh, wait.
So who is this Antifa? Who's Antifa?
It's
I
a
really
it's a
don't
max
know.
organization that's
Look at. Let's see what the Can you guys still see this?
yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what the what the comments say here because they'll probably tell us a lot right here. White liberals, Antifa, paying young protesters to destroy more stuff, even giving advice on using a few picnic tables nearby. Okay. What a creep, paying other people to do what he's not willing to do himself. This needs to be seen more. This was all set up. Also, why people are sheep and obey masters. The innocent don't want to get rolled over by the army. The army will snub these people out. I'm curious to see how many cell phone user lights will go out. Money from George Soros. Everyone's blaming the 89-year-old George Soros. Provocators, whenever there's unrest, they come to change the narrative, cause chaos. You will never see this on mainstream media, it says.
But Soros did the same thing in the Trump riots too.
What?
Dang.
He did the same thing in the Trump riots.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, you want to know another fun fact?
Yeah.
Where Trump was saying that Antifa should be considered as terrorists because they were wearing masks and destroying things before all this thing was happening. But look at everyone's wearing a mask now. It's pretty much like a sick joke. It's like a sick joke.
Right.
Three quick mentions. Antifa, their flag is Antifa is anti-fascism group. It's paid for by George Soros and the others that handle him. And they have the same flag as the old Nazi anti-fascism flag, or, the same logo. And there also is a video from some years ago where the Antifa guys were chanting, "Pay us, George," or whatever it was. It was "Pay us, Soros, pay us, Soros." They were chanting that in a large group, and it's on video where the Antifa weren't getting paid.
Yeah, I saw that video. That's how I knew it was happening with the Trump from that video. Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks for connecting that.
Yeah.
And now the narrative today in Minnesota, right? And we went Tuesday through Friday with all this destruction, standing down and taking the station. And I think it's 170 buildings that were burned down. And maybe that was St. Paul alone. At any rate, today's narrative, where the governor came out in his press conference and said, it's outside of Minnesota, people. It's organizations. Well, you know what they've done. They've turned that into white supremacists. And then the governor was so ridiculous as to even say, oh, yes. And, the drug cartels, now that they've been shut down, they're coming here to make some money. So, I mean, they're really misconstruing all of this, right? Instead of really identifying who it really is. But then Trump did say today in his talk at NASA after the launch, he did straight out say Antifa. So do you see how they're displaying one thing on the evil side, and then the white light of God? These people are straight up getting it, you guys.
I don't understand who Antifa is. Like, I guess I never learned what that was. Call me ignorant, but I don't know who that is.
It's just an organization that's anti-fascism, and they're actually a paid organization. So they're just paid thugs.
Right. There you go. Yeah.
Okay.
And also, isn't it funny when they let out massive people out of the prison? So guess what? When massive amount of people that's out of the prison, and during this riot, you know what they do, right? They're good at starting violence. So it's all part of the chess game.
Oh, right.
That was even one of the questions from one of the journalists during one of the 3 or 4 press conferences they had today, is talking about, now that you released all those prisoners, do you have enough room to put the new prisoners in?
Really? Oh, right. Yeah, I wish that's true, though.
I tell you, it's all backfiring on them. No matter what tricks they try to pull, everything's backfiring on them. I'm telling you, when I look at it pragmatically,
I feel like
one thing comes to my mind: if they're letting out all them 3,000 and plus prisoners, if they've got prisoners to come in, like you questioned, I like that, because they're not even running courts at the moment because of this thing. So how the hell could they get that many people locked up? It does not work. It's not logical.
Right. Well, this is something. I'll show you guys one more thing, which is so
They are bringing
freaking.
them in and releasing them without anything. Yeah, that is happening. Where they
Yeah.
arrest them and release them. That is happening.
But check this out. Check this out. Like this is something that I'll just quick share this with you a second because it's along the same lines, and then we should probably end this pretty soon. But I just want to quick show you this because this is fascinating to me. I did not know this with all the refugees. I'm not saying that they're not real and it didn't happen, but if you look at exactly what happened with the refugee situation, this guy brings it. My favorite dude, Young Pharaoh, he brings it and showing you. His latest thing with George Floyd is proof the media uses police brutality to distract America. Okay, so check this out. This is crazy, but I'm just gonna play it. I hope you can hear it. Hold on. I'm not sure if I added the okay, share screen. Oh, yeah, share audio. Okay, here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, watch this. This is crazy. Crazy. Nothing is crazy anymore, actually, but watch.
On behalf of one of the biggest criminal organizations that y'all not even aware of. So we need the Spanish community to wake up. But that being said, look at all these Spanish people, right? Look at this shit, okay? Now they want you to believe these people walked all the way from Central America to North America. I didn't even bother putting the map in here to show you how far it is because I feel like we're grown and you should be able to calculate that distance and realize how stupid that shit is. Okay? And I want to say something else. And this is for all the Bible thumpers out there. If it's impossible for a group of Spanish people to walk the fuck from Central America to North America, how the fuck do y'all think it's possible for white Egyptians to massively exit Egypt at the number of 600 to 800,000 people and walk all the way to goddamn Jerusalem in the Middle East? How did that happen? So let's just be adults here, okay? If this never happened, then the Exodus never happened. Let's just be real about that shit. Let's just be grown. Let's just be grown. I'm not trying to offend nobody, but let's be fucking grown. If you can question this shit, then you can question 600,000 white people wandering in a desert for 40 years. Okay? So we need to throw CNN out. We need to throw BBC out, and we need to throw that Bible out. Let's stop playing games. Let's be fucking grown. But with that being said, let me ride on their head. Let me ride on their head. Now, peep game. Do you see this shit? Do you see this shit? These people were transported by the mainstream media. Okay? Okay? Who the fuck gave them this 18-wheeler? Now, I know a lot of y'all getting ready to say, oh, Pharaoh, well, you know, they could have grabbed the 18-wheeler for their trip. You know what I'm saying? Well, where they get gas? Where they be getting gas to gas this motherfucker up if they broke and they don't got no money and they refugees that's trying to escape gang violence and poverty? Where they getting money from for a fucking 18-wheeler? Huh? Where they getting money from? How they gassing this bitch up? Now here's the thing. Where they get money from for these buses? Huh? Do this look like somebody walked or do this look like they was drove? Let's just be honest. Do this look like they walked or they was drove? So these, I'm gonna just say the deep state, okay? And I'm gonna pinpoint it to be honest and say George Soros, okay? George Soros and the deep state paid to orchestrate this shit. You know why? Because the fucking news is fake. And they needed a reason for everybody to hate Donald Trump. And let me reiterate this. I don't give a fuck about Republicans, conservatives, Democrats. I don't trust none of you motherfuckers. But I'm not gonna lie on nobody. These people purposely wanted to make Donald Trump hated and look bad. Okay? And so with that being said, when Donald Trump was talking about building the wall, what a lot of people don't know is 80% of people are human trafficked between the border, the US and the Mexican border. So the wall was to stop human trafficking. But they wanted this man to look crazy like he talking about just build a random ass wall. Donald Trump has been trying to crack down on human trafficking. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. So they made fun of the wall, but nobody talked about why he wanted the wall. The wall wasn't because of racism or Mexicans. The wall was to stop human trafficking. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Now what?
Thing was
That's
real
what-
from fake. So somebody has to help y'all niggas. Okay? Somebody got to help y'all niggas out. Now let me help you out. Boom.
What's this?
Now look at this shit. Look at this shit. They on the goddamn bus chilling, smiling. Look at this shit. They chilling on the bus, getting transported to the border by George Soros and friends, Fauci and friends. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this shit. Now here's the thing. Who's taking the pictures? That's the question you gotta ask. The mainstream media set all of this shit up so that you could be mad at Donald Trump. Now let's keep it moving. Look at these motherfuckers. Who hands is that? These are directive hands. These are the hands that professional photographers and movie directors use to guide motherfuckers when they on set. Hold it right there. Action. Go watch behind the scenes of any of your favorite movies. That's how the directors cue motherfuckers and photographers. Any professional photographer would admit to you, they control your posture and your position with certain hand signals. Yo, who the fuck? Why are y'all not questioning this? Who the fuck in the media posted this story like it was real? So they found a group of uneducated Hispanic people. That's what they did. And they paid these motherfuckers to be a prop for a political agenda. And they transported these motherfuckers to the border, lined them all up, and took pictures. And then they posted the article talking about migrant caravan. What is it and why does it matter? I'll tell you what it is. It's a piece of shit report, and it doesn't matter because it never happened. The only thing that matters about it is that y'all used it to try to make people hate Donald Trump so it could be easier to impeach that man. That's the only reason it matters. Other than that, all you dumb bitches, go back home.
Hold on. This is Young Pharaoh. He gets like 50,000 views a live stream. He's on point. He's very, very passionate. He's hysterical. He's like, he's a cop. But what he's going to point out, guys, and like everything he said is like, maybe. I'll give you the link. It's, Young Pharaoh's channel, but I'll put the link on there. But watch, they're wearing wristbands. This is the one thing that I don't understand is they're wearing wristbands. And this to me is the biggest giveaway.
Congratulations, you played yourself. Y'all played yourself. Now look at this. Look at this shit. Paying the man. That's a business exchange right there in front of us. They paying these people. It's right there in your face. They paid these people. Now look at this shit. Look at this shit, right? Everybody got bands on their eye. Everybody got bands on their eye. Look, she got a band. She got a band. But the child's supposed to be this. These are actors. These are actors. Look, she got a band. Not only do she got a band, where the fuck she get fast food from? Huh? Who the fuck walk 2,500 miles with some French fries?
Okay, sorry
she's
to
a refugee.
disrupt you, but
she ain't got no money, and she fleeing to the motherfucking United States for sake.
Yeah,
I think Bluebeard and the Raw Man got booted out of the live stream thing. They were typing in chat.
Must be back.
Where that bitch get French fries and a hamburger from? How that happen?
You back on.
Damn, bitch, it's a McDonald's. Was it a motherfucking McDonald's along the road? Was it a Burger King along the road? Where did you get French fries and a number 12 from? Cut it out. 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 Now, let me share my screen real quick. I'm gonna share my screen after this. Look at this. Motherfuckers playing in front of the. Look at these paid actors. Look at these paid federal police actors. Huh? They got these motherfuckers sitting in front of the police so they can take the picture. Look, does this look like they distressed? Look how clean they look. This is what I wanted to bring up. Look at their clothes. Look how clean they look. And they both got them bands on. Who is giving these people them bands? Who is paying these people? Huh? Who's paying these people? Who the fuck is that with the cameras taking these pictures? Who is that? So they set all of this shit up. They set all of this shit up, trying to start a race war, trying to make everybody hate Donald Trump, trying to make the blacks hate him, trying to make the whites hate him, trying to make the Spanish people hate him. And then when that shit don't work, they want to make us hate each other. Huh? And I'm here to tell you, white people, y'all do some very fucked up shit. But I know this particular fucked up shit I'm talking about is not y'all. So we're going to help y'all drain y'all swamp. And we're going to delegate and litigate after. But we're going to help y'all drain this swamp. Straight up. Spanish people, y'all better get the fuck on board. You better get the fuck on board. You better cut that cha-cha shit off and get on board. Get on board. This is serious. This is it. We need Spanish people on board. The Mexican border is a hot spot for human trafficking. Y'all better get the fuck on board. Straight up. Get on board. Now, let me finish, right? Let me finish my point. Let me finish my point. Let me paste this here. Do you see these? Do you see these African refugees? Look at their clothes. You see how dirty they look? You see how bad they look? They not smiling. Look at that little boy. Do it look like he's smiling? Do it look like anybody in this picture is smiling? But you can see them carrying shit. Okay? They carrying shit. Now, why is it important? Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let me go back to the bus. Look, these motherfuckers kicking it. They chilling. They don't even got shit. They don't got clothes. They don't got nothing. They don't have nothing that you would need on a 2,500-mile trip. Look, they chilling. They're chilling. Now here's the question. Cameras is out here with these motherfuckers. Huh? Motherfuckers is out here getting money, getting paid. Huh? Why these people ain't got no cameras out there with them? Why ain't nobody out there giving them no money? Why you don't see no bands on their arm? I tell you why. Because this is what real refugees look like. And this is what fake ass refugees look like. And this is what fake ass police look like that are on a set of a film or a photo shoot. So this is basically a big ass photo shoot to make Donald Trump look bad. Okay? And once again, I'm not a Trump supporter. So don't come in my comments talking about, oh, you can say I don't give a fuck about nobody or you in my comments, bitch. I'm here for truth. If it's right, it's right. Now, if Donald Trump get out of pocket, I'm going to blast Donald Trump. But Donald Trump, he hasn't done nothing wrong. What do you want me to say? He hasn't. Now, that being said, look at this photo, right? Look at this photo. When you zoom in, you see the cameraman right there. You see the cameraman right there. Look at this nigga smiling. Look at this nigga. Now, here's one of the biggest things, right? Here's one of the biggest things I want to bring up. Look, because remember on the news, they was talking about, and I remember this shit. I remember this shit even before the fall of Cabal. I remember this shit. They was talking about Donald Trump hit children, hit women and children at the border of Mexico with tear gas. And Donald Trump was like, no, I didn't. And the news was trying to make it seem like Donald Trump was a liar. Look at the fake smoke, because this is not tear gas. Look at this movie set smoke and look at the fucking cameraman right there. This is not even tear gas. It's not even tear gas. So do I gotta be a conservative to agree that this is a lie? See, they want you to believe that if you go against their lies, then you automatically are in support of the other party. I don't have to be in support of Donald Trump to say that these motherfuckers, this is a lie. It's a lie. All of these people are actors. Now look at this shit. Look, this nigga is throwing the smoke. He's throwing the gas canister. Now, here's the thing. If Donald Trump ordered the United States to throw the smoke canisters, how the fuck did one of the refugees themselves get a smoke canister and throw it themselves? Is nobody going to answer that question? That's like me. That's like I got an army, and my army is called the Young Pharaoh Army. And somebody say, "Yo, Young Pharaoh Army threw smoke. They threw tear gas at a group of women and child refugees." And then the photo and the video evidence come out, and the refugees is the one throwing what appears to be the tear gas. How did they get my shit? Here's the question. If these people walk 2,500 miles, like BBC News wants us to believe, who the fuck did they get tear gas from? How did they walk 2,500 miles with United States of America issued military equipment? How did they get on a bus with tear gas, endangering the entire population of the bus? How did they ride on that bus to the United States of America's border with tear gas? How did they have time to pause and take pictures with tear gas? How did they have time to sit in front of riot police with tear gas, eat French fries and hamburgers with tear gas, and then throw the fucking tear gas? How did they do that? And somebody, I gotta highlight this comment because I didn't notice that. The cameraman is Chinese. Great observation. That's why this takes teamwork. The cameraman is Chinese. Until that does look like a Chinese man. That does look like a Chinese man. Great observation. Because now what this does is, if that is confirmed to be a Chinese man, then this proves that the deep state works with China to fool the American public. And we know they do that because we just seen this bitch Hillary Clinton in my last live stream talking about, well, if China magically gets Trump's tax return, I'm sure our media will greatly reward you. Oh, you talking about the same media that posts false ass stories like this? Is that the media you were talking about? But let's keep it moving. So the nigga apparently brought a motherfucking gas canister from goddamn Mexico.
There's no way he's not demonetized. People throw money at him. He's got thousands and thousands of subscribers. And the dude actually, I mean, he puts on this little role a little bit, but he is so on point. I've watched a lot of his stuff, and he goes back to, I mean, he studies. He brings some facts, man. He's really fucking, and he's so entertaining to watch that I can't even, like, he's just good.
Yeah, he's a talent for sure.
Right? T-gas is right.
Is that the end of
Sorry.
Sorry. Yeah, I was
Young
going to say
Pharaoh.
that.
What were you going to say?
One thing before is I'm logged in with my phone for StreamYard to talk to you guys and so forth. But for comments, I'm logged in with my computer as well. Brand new, slick, nice computer. Locked down with so much security, it's basically sandboxed. But your live stream, what you're doing at the moment, is the only one who's ever got me a script, a cross-script interference hack. That's never happened to me before on this computer.
Well, that's because Young Pharaoh, when he brings the truth, he's like hardcore. He swears, he's saying nigger, he's saying like
for a long time anyway.
Yeah, I know. I'm demonetized as well, but I'm just saying he's really good and entertaining. I don't agree with everything, but a lot of it is pretty on point.
Yeah, he's being authentic.
He's being
part of the race thing. Part of the race thing is privileged white male. Remember that? That's been going on a long time before this race war. And I love all people, so don't get this white chick wrong. What were you?
Oh no, I know. He's
no. I'm saying he's being authentic, like he's being himself, which is the most valuable thing you could ask for a person.
Yes.
I would say because you guys are talking about how he isn't demonetized, and thank God he isn't. But and not
weird,
pulled
man.
down.
But he brings up everything controversial. He's just like, maybe in the past couple of weeks he's been demonetized. I don't know, but he brings everything controversial. He's real. He brings facts. And he does good presentations. Like the moment he gets on, he's like, here we go. Let's keep it moving. And he brings facts. And then he just presents it to you. And he never says, I'm not with this party or this party. I'm just trying to. And what he's doing is he's speaking a lot to his, he's like, he outs the Hollywood stars, and he's also doing everything he can for the Black community with other people aren't. And he's trying to go, you guys got to wake up. We got to stand up for, the right thing. And we've got, I don't know. What was the title of that? It's that one. It's called.
It's informative, and the way he talks, he doesn't give a flying effing shit and
No, yeah, it
N-word.
doesn't.
You know, he just lets it rip, and that adds some comedy to it because, like, you know, that's funny to everybody.
Oh, completely.
Even to
His,
us white people, we can't say it without unless we know black people. Sorry, I shouldn't even said that. Unless we know them ourselves, they'll accept it. Because I've had
yeah, no,
friends that would
completely.
say
And they love him. Like he shouts at them all the time and yells at them like, you niggas are doing this and this and this, and we gotta do this and we gotta make it better and blah blah blah. The name of that video on Young Pharaoh's channel was something about the George da, da, da. It's proof that proof about the whole. The only thing he addressed was this. I mean, it goes on for 2 hours, but it's proof that the deep state or whatever gives us.
Did you pause that then? Was that only part of it?
Oh shit! Yeah, he goes on for 2 hours. We can't do that. We don't have enough time. The sun's already coming up.
Because
Well, and
I'll tell you what
there,
just happened again.
Hey, Blueberry,
My computer just got that thing again. Like, I got to reboot, and that sucks.
You want
I
Andy?
never reboot.
Yeah, that's okay. But you'll see it.
there's another video of that same topic, and it shows the children with brand new toys. It shows brand new clothing. It's some of those videos that are so exposing.
Yeah, this is called George Floyd is proof the media uses police brutality to distract America from political corruption. So if you just go to his channel and you see George Floyd, it's the only one he has so far on that. So he makes me laugh. He's really good. He no matter what, he entertains me, and he brings like
muted.
he's so passionate, so
Wow.
good.
I don't think
I
anyone
felt
can
so good watching that. There's like truth and
Muted
reality, and
it.
someone with. I love people who have got the eyes to be able to like spot stuff. You know, like observers, I guess to call it, but not really. But like watching a movie, but someone who picks apart every little background part, and people
Yeah.
who can see these things going on presented to us in reality, and see every little bit. Like there's a channel PK in Australia. He did the Boston firecracker. He did Los Angeles with the dummy, and he's lost 13 channels because too much. You know, I'll just forget about it.
Ken, if you
Yeah, this-
want to talk, you've got to move closer to the mic because no one can hear you if you don't come close to that microphone.
I had it muted. I just realised. I don't know how, but it was muted. Yeah, and I was talking away, but anyway,
It happens. We've all done it.
it happens. Yes.
Rachel
All right,
did it
so-
last stream.
It's
I'm not very tech savvy, so. Yeah. But
all right, guys. The sun's coming up just like it did yesterday, and the birds are going crazy, and that's when I know I got to end this. But I want to thank everybody for joining. So glad I got a chance to see your faces. Well, sort of, most of you, and I invite you back
I'll take
anytime.
that off, please,
I
Jamie,
think I did.
properly.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
In the light.
I'm-
I told you I was a little bit scared to come on stream because I'm so pretty that I'll distract you from the topic.
Yeah, I couldn't stop looking
Yeah.
at you.
I had my eyes on you the whole time. by the
Or
way,
if you're
for sure.
brilliant.
Yeah, I
Any-
bet
Guys,
you
we-
did, brother.
Yeah, let's get rid of all that fear.
Any chance I can quick ask Bluebeard an opinion?
Yeah.
In the chat, I'm now going to enter in the chat room those websites that have that gene decode guy in case you ever want to check any of him out.
Yeah.
At any rate,
I love it.
there are new learnings lately. And you'll help me out with this, Bluebeard, because you know about time shifting.
Yeah. Not time shifting, it's reality shifting on more. Yeah.
Yeah. And
I'd like to ask
somebody's
you
done-
one day, Bluebeard, about stuff.
Sure.
But another time, I know there'll be a time will cometh
Well, come on one of my streams. I do. I invite people, but no bastard comes on. Yeah.
Oh, I'll connect.
Yeah. Sorry, Max. What were you saying, Don?
Just a quick 3-4 minutes. Okay, so there's somebody, I think you all know about like where people can, I don't know how they do it. What is it? Remote viewing. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
Okay, so somebody's gone into remote viewing and looked at all the different options of this war between good and evil, let's just say. And they say that, you know, there's different timeline options. And there have been a number of different outcomes that can come depending on how many people get awakened and spiritual, right? Okay, and save our world. Okay, so they've gone through a bunch of different options, and every single time that it is that the dark side wins, the dark side can only go so far forward as 2045, and they always end up right by that nasty horse with the red eyes outside of the Denver airport. Okay, so he's saying that if the dark side wins, that's as far as they ever can go. And now what this recent learning of mine is that if people choose correctly, we can actually prevail here and heal this earth and have really good time and love each other. And he said, we have to choose our timeline. We have to choose which way we're going to go. If we're going to be on a happy, holy, loving earth, or if we're going to forfeit. What is your thought, Bluebeard, with you knowing about timelines and this thought of how we can choose the timeline to have a lovely earth and heal within these next 4 years?
Yeah, like any reality can change its own reality. Any reality can do it. But the thing is, it's sort of, while CERN's messing with reality, though, it's a lot harder for us to actually do it. And the thing is, the reason why they can't see past 2045 is because the big fella himself is back. That's why the evil can't see past it. Because God's back by 2045. God himself, not Christ. Christ is already back. God will be back by 2045. That's why they can't see past it.
Can you say a little more about how Christ is already back and why is it he can't see past 45? Please say more.
I'll get a link for you and I'll show you why. Hang on, just bear with me a second.
Link.
And bless your heart. Thank you, darling.
Yeah, so just give me a second and I'll get the link and then I'll put it in the chat. So I've just got to get it. The reason I know he's back.
I'm always working to discern. It's not like I say this all is absolutely true. I'm just always working to discern and, you know, say, hey, maybe we're all just here going through these tests and we just have to keep working at it.
Well, Dolores Cannon talked about two Earths as well. Like the two Earths.
Sorry, right?
Well, if
I
you
was
want
going to say, Dolores Cannon talks about two Earths, and we can choose what one. There's heaven and hell, and I don't know how we pick the timeline, but I do believe that we do have a choice. If we ascend our vibration, then we will, you know, right now is probably the separation, but maybe we also need to be here to bring the light to the situation that's happening in the world right now.
That's how I know he's back.
One person at a time.
Sorry,
I just said I pasted. Sorry, we're Australian. It never works with Australians.
I understand. Just raise your hand when you're going to talk.
Mick, just give me 1 sec. Max, there's a link in the group chat. And there's a link in the private chat. So you can get it either way. Go to that channel and you'll see that he's already back.
Thank you. And Bluebeard, some weeks ago you were on and you shared in the back room a link that people needed to look at. Is that different?
Hang on, Max. Ken was trying to say something. Oh, it's all right. He's gone. Sorry, Max.
A few weeks ago, you were talking about how people needed to see this video, and I think you shared it
that's the channel, and I'll get you the link to that video if you want, that particular video.
Oh, it's the same YouTuber.
Can I just say, if you share any links if it's in the back chat panel thing, I don't even know what it's called on StreamYard. I
Private
can't
chat,
get to
yeah.
it because it's on my private chat.
Oh, it's in the
can't get
main
to it
chat
on my
as
phone.
well. It's in the video chat.
Okay, so I can always
Thanks,
come
man.
back to it and find it. Yeah, no worries. Thank you.
Watch that video.
Oh, I
Thank
had
you.
a feeling Christ was already back. Thank you, darling.
Thank you for sharing that, you guys. I have to go to bed. It's 5 a.m.
Thanks, sexy. It's
I'd like
nice talking
to.
you.
I'll leave you guys with one song, like I always leave everyone with a song. I'm not.
Before you go, I got to say, I won't keep typing it in chat now we've spoken, but you must know that I've typed into chat so many times, at least 10, 11, 12. When are you going to come to Australia and marry me, Rachel?
Oh, that's right. I know you've been proposing to me for years. I just, you know what? Once I get that chip and I can travel. Once I get that vaccine.
Nick, you've got to have a beer with me first.
Well, stand in line, take a number.
Oh, no, I just had to say that before you ended.
I love it. I love you. I
you
love all
made
you
that
guys. I'm
comment.
so glad you're my
You
tribe.
made that.
And everyone in the chat room, thank you for Oxygen and
You're
Joe and people that have been hanging out for all night, Ancient Trees and Paul, and definitely Miss Taz Christie. She's amazing. And I just, everybody, thank you so much. I'll leave it on one song that will be a nice, like, going to sleep song. It's
Can I just say something to Tien before you?
it's just,
No, just
and
let
it
me
lasts
say.
all night.
Let me,
Like,
let me say no. Just let me say goodbye. Nice meeting you, Tien. Nice meeting you, Max. Nice meeting you, Mick. Nice meeting you, Ken. It was nice meeting you, the lot of you. But Tien, just tell your family it's going to be up to you guys to actually fight China. It's before China can change. You, the people, have to stand up first. So that's all I wanted to say, Rach. That's all. And it's nice talking to you again.
Person, Bluebeard, and
any
also,
last words, Tien? Did Tien already leave?
No,
No.
And also,
letting my dogs out.
Also, TM and Max. I mean, Max, TM is a green screen, isn't it?
Yeah,
Max is TM is in the cute blue tank top.
TM has me curious on a lot of topics, but it's very confusing. It's too much to think about, dude. Your brain must give you a headache at the end of the night.
No, I feel like the same way.
Yeah, Mick and Ken, you're going to have to both come on my screen when I do it. And Tien, you're welcome as well. Max, you're welcome. If I ever do a live stream and open up Uber.
So thank you, Bluebeard, and thank you, Border of Chaos, Rotman, Pharaoh. Thanks for coming on, you guys. You don't ever have to be afraid to come on my stream, because this is what it's all about, right? It's to hang out and to be real, because we don't have a lot of time. We don't have any time left to be afraid. Why would we be afraid? There's no reason, right? Stupid. That's stupid. That's stupid. Now, we've been chatting. I don't even want to dare look how long. It's been all night. But I'm going to leave you guys with this song. Thank you for coming on, and Max too. It's Minneapolis and China and the land down under and everybody. It's been so amazing. Let's end with this song, shall we? Shall we end with a song? I think we shall.
Yeah.
I'm going to mute myself even. I muted myself without introducing it. It's just about the a breakup I'm going through right now. So I'll just end it on that. Here we go.
Terminating our relationship with the World Health Organization. China has total control over the World Health Organization, despite only paying $40 million per year compared to what the United States has been paying, which is approximately $450 million a year.
We just broke up with you. 450 million, and that's too steep. It's funny how China didn't give you much, but you didn't say a word. Sweden inside, but we couldn't be heard. So, with and had to bring it down. And if you ask why, 'cause we gave you too much money. Yeah, the musical break. We gave you too much. You're funded by China. And Bill Gates. Forced vaccination, microchips, contact tracing. Gotta put an end to this somehow, right? Right? We're not done yet. We're so afraid to fund you. If we were fish, we took the bait. Don't worry, you're not alone. You got Bill Gates. Once we were in the darkness, but now we're bringing the light. Gave you everything we had. Now we're gonna make it right. We're breaking up. Breaking up. Take off my girl. Chip for your fill. And you can take your stupid I will break up with you. Bill Gates, Fauci, and the CDC. Because the indictments, not the vaccine, will be the only thing that's mandatory.
China. You go over to China. China. You take China.
Oh, that was brilliant. Absolutely fabulous. Adored it.
It was good, Race. It was brilliant.
Yay. Bisexuals, I love you all.
Yeah, bye, sexy. Look after
Bisexual,
yourself.
thank you.
Bisexual, I love you.
See you, Rachel. See you, Bluebeard. See you, everyone.
And you're
That
welcome.
was
If I'm ever
lovely.
doing a live stream and doing a Uber conference, you guys are all welcome.
Before this ends, I just got to say, we must have really struck a nerve. You must have really struck a nerve with someone up in the thing, because my computer got completely intruded upon tonight. It's never happened before. It's a brand new one.
Welcome to the club.
The phone hasn't, but the computer has. Tremendously.
Welcome to the club, mate. Welcome to the club.
Yeah. Oh,
Say
yeah, I've
prayers.
been there. My computer's called Hamster Ball.
All right, I'm going to go. I'm going to catch this all later.
Peace,
Straight up.
everyone.